My name was Rosemary Myers. I've been a paranormal investigator my entire life. Once upon a time, I took a job at Grafton Farmhouse. Whispers around the village suggested a possible ghost sighting. As I set foot in the house, an apparition revealed itself. I reached for my camera, eager to document the phenomenon, but the ghost never appeared in the picture. I recalled my grandfather's stories about a fabled ghost named the Phantom that no man ever managed to catch on film. His warnings from back then still rang in my memory, but my heart was tainted with ambition and greed, and I managed to locate the ghost's dwelling in the dining room. Determined to witness this mystical soul once more, I lingered, but oh, did I linger too long, and I paid the ultimate price. This ghostwriting book is all that's left for me. To whoever finds it, stay away from Grafton Farmhouse. Hello everybody, my name is Joy. Welcome to the last chapter of the Phasmophobia Ghost Compendium dedicated to the Phantom. The footage for this video was recorded on a professional solo job at Grafton Farmhouse, but also contains a short clip from a job at Ridgeview Roadhouse. On a personal note, the Phantom is my favorite and least favorite ghost at once. They keep the investigator on their toes, being unpredictable, but also extremely dangerous. That makes playing against the Phantom a real challenge. As I arrived, the ghost welcomed me with a footstep in the living room, but before setting up, I decided to look around upstairs in hope to find the board. I found the door to the nursery open, but inside of the room I didn't find anything out of the ordinary. After finding the board, I went back to the truck for equipment and checked the nursery door for fingerprints. Still being unsure whether the ghost room was downstairs, in the nursery, or in the upstairs hallway, I used the often neglected thermometer that showed freezing temperatures for a second in the hallway. However, in the nursery the temperature drop was consistent. I placed the camera and found the ghost orb upon returning to the truck, leaving me with a phantom, mare, or Yurei. The EMF monitor in the truck suggested an EMF 5 phantom, but to make sure I brought in a book for the Yuri, "Can you show yourself?" and tried to get in touch with the ghost. It touched the door again, but only left an EMF 2 signal while doing so. I tested the spirit box for the mare, "Are you here?" but got no response. "Where are you?" Still trying to get the ghost to manifest, it finally showed itself. "Can you do something?" Note that as I took the picture, the ghost event didn't end. The audio kept going, but without a visible ghost. Also, the picture labeled "Ghost" in my journal had nothing on it. These are unique traits to the Phantom, allowing you to identify it without any other evidence. Upon returning to the truck, I had my first objective taken care of since I knew I was dealing with a Phantom, but the other 3 objectives were still missing. To fix this, I smudged the room quickly and placed some salt, and used this as an opportunity to work on my photo collection. With one picture missing, I started setting up to demonstrate the Phantom's hunt. I also placed an extra set of salt in the hallway, since the Phantom has a peculiar behavior when it comes to wandering, as it likes to move away from the ghost room to stalk their player, but unlike the Yurei, they usually don't indicate this with interaction, they remain silent. This wandering tendency I will illustrate with a short clip from Ridgeview Roadhouse, where the ghost room was in the utility room opposite of the bathroom. While moving to the player, the Phantom generates an EMF reading in its original position and often creates ghost events outside of the ghost room, but also is capable of initiating a hunt right next to the player, as this used up crucifix shows. To avoid being jumped like that, I also placed crucifixes in the hallway of Grafton Farmhouse and also some candles to increase the visibility of the ghost during the upcoming hunt. "Where are you?" When using the board on an EMF 5 ghost, you have a chance to get an EMF 5 reading. How old are you? But as you can see, it is random and not guaranteed. As using the board, I managed to provoke a hunt to complete the smudge objective and to show you how a phantom rarely becomes visible in its hunt phase. Unlike other ghosts that show up at least once a second, the phantom only manifests at least once every 2 seconds. This makes it really hard to take a picture of them during a hunt, but legend says that if you do, there is a chance for them to swap appearance within the same model mid-hunt. I never actually managed to see this happen, but I died countless times trying to do so. Similar to the Urey, the Phantom also has a higher sanity drain of 0.4% per second when looking at it or being chased by it. Much like I did in the Urey chapter, I tried to illustrate how little this actually matters while holding a candle during the next hunt. As you can see, my sanity went down from 24 to 28 to 21 to 25%, meaning a 3% loss after being chased for around 6 to 7 seconds, so with all the other really characteristic traits of the Phantom, this bears minimal significance. And so our journey ends with the Phantom, a ghost characterized by freezing temperatures, ghost orbs, and EMF 5. An unpredictable ghost often stalking the player, also capable of initiating hunts while doing so. A ghost that blinks slower during hunts, that disappears when photographed, and one that, just like the Urey, drains the player's sanity more while manifested than other ghosts do. This concludes the last chapter of the Phasmophobia Ghost Compendium. Thank you all for watching, and see you on the field.